Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Will Wyvern. Today I want to talk about how to use ashes in your magic. As always, these are my thoughts, my beliefs, my opinions. I share them with you so your practice can grow. You can try new things, learn new things, experiment with new things. But ashes are one of the earliest components I believe our ancestors used because they had fire. There were ashes left over. They recognized the power in ashes because they're the remnants of a burning flame, of a burning fire. Ashes were left over. They held that power of the fire. They held the power of the trees, and they held the power of the earth because the trees planted in the ground, planted in the earth, with roots going down. They chopped down the trees, or the trees fell. They took the wood, they used it to make fire. Ashes were left over. I believe they used it in their magic. They used it in their spell casting, their witch doctors, their shaman, their wise people. They used ashes, drawing symbols on their body. Before they went to war, before they went on the hunt, they would draw symbols, asking for protection, asking for strength. Ashes are so important. So I want to talk about some of the things you can use ashes for. Now, the top three, or the big three, I call health, wealth, and love. These are the three things I think most people do spellcasting for. With ashes, when it comes to health, what you can do is you can take ashes, and these are wood ashes, and you can take them and just dip your finger in them and draw a circle or a spot on the part of your body that hurts. Where does it hurt? Do you have a headache? Does your throat hurt? Is there chest pain? Is there stomach pain, menstrual cramps, pain in your back, pain in your joints, wherever? Take those ashes, draw a little circle or put a little bit on the sore spot, and then call out to your deity or call out to the elements and ask for healing. Call, like you might, if you have elbow pain, take a little bit of ash, draw it on your elbow, circle around your elbow, and then just call out to the power of the north, power of the earth. Take these ashes, take this pain out of my body, back down into the ground, back into the roots, into the soil. Take this pain away from me. Wherever that pain is, in your chest, in your stomach, just ask the deity, ask the elements, ask the ancestors, ask nature. Take that pain out of me. Put it back into the ground. Put it back into the soil. That's one way you use it for healing. For wealth, what you could do, a very simple spell, take a dollar bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, whatever, take a little bit of ash on your fingertip and just draw a circle around the president on that bill, or draw a number on that bill bigger than what the denomination is. So if it's a $1 bill, what you can do is draw a 5 or a 10 or a 50, whatever. Any number bigger than what the denomination on that bill is. And then again, call out power of the north, or you might do power of the south, power of the flame, power of fire. Increase my wealth. Give me new opportunities to find financial stability. Make my wealth grow. Make my money grow. Make my business or my work become prosperous to where I'll have an influx of money and pay and business and coming in. So that's one way you can do. We talked about health, talked about wealth. Now let's talk about love. If you are open to love, if you are ready for the universe to bring you love, don't cast a spell on a certain person. That's not how it works. What you can do is take some ash, then draw it around your heart. Just draw a circle around your heart and call out to the universe or call out to your deity and just say, I'm open for love. I'm ready to find somebody to love and somebody to love me. I'm ready for a new journey with a new relationship with a new partner. I want that in my life. I want love. I'm open and ready for love. That's one way you can do it. Another thing you can do, if you're not ready for love, if you don't want love, if you don't want somebody else in your life, if you're not ready for a relationship, what you can do is take those ashes, draw an X over your heart. Just draw a dark circle around your heart. Just draw a cross around your heart. Something to show that your heart, you want to protect your heart. You're not ready for new love. You're not ready for a new relationship. You've got too many other things on your plate. You're working on your job. You're focusing on your family. You're focusing on your friends. There might be somebody who's harassing you to go out on a date, or there's somebody who's just constantly calling you and bugging you and sending you texts. Just go ahead, draw those ashes, put them around your heart, call out to your deity, call out to the universe, say, Hecate, I'm not ready for love. I don't want a partnership right now. I don't want a relationship. I want to focus on me. I want to focus on my friendships, my family. So I'm not open to love. I don't want love now. Just maybe later, but not right now. That's another way you can use ashes. Again, remember, ashes are the remnants of a fire, of a burning tree, burning wood. They offer protection. They offer strength. They offer light, warmth. So anything that you associate with fire, you can use that for a spell. Something else, like I said, protection. People use ashes to mark out protection. People use ashes when they're doing a circle of protection, when they're spell casting. Just take some ashes, sprinkle them around you. Take some ashes and just put like 4 dots on your altar, on your table where you're going to do your spell casting. Or if you want to protect your home, take some ashes, maybe put some above your door or by your window. If you don't want somebody to see them, just put them under the windowsill, or take a little bit of ash, just touch the window, and then ask for protection. Again, ask your deity, ask the elements, ask Mother Nature, ask your ancestors. Just say, with the power of these ashes, protect my home. Guard my home against evil energies. Protect me from outside energies coming in to cause harm. Protect me with these ashes. Remember, magic takes work. You need to let your desires known to the universe. Let your deity know what you want. And then ask for that. If you want protection, take those ashes, put them on your door frame, your windowsill, the walls of your home, just any, the door, your doorstep, and just say, protect my home, protect my family, protect me while I sleep. Something else you can use ashes for, divination. A lot of people use tarot cards or oracle cards, crystal balls, runes, whatever. Take those ashes, and before you do a reading or before you do gazing into the crystal ball, just take those ashes and then sprinkle them a little around your space, touch your crystal ball with them, touch your tarot cards with them, and then again, ask the deity, ask your ancestors, just say, hey, give me a clear divination experience. Use these ashes, the power of these ashes, to open the door, to open the gates to a better divination experience. Let me see more clearly the message you're trying to give me. Let me see more clearly what the tarot cards are trying to tell. Make the vision inside the crystal ball more clearly. And just take those ashes, circle them around your space. Ask the ashes, ask the power of the ashes to help your divination. Something else you can do, communing with the past, the people who have passed, with the dead, with your ancestors. I use skulls. I use skulls as focal points to communicate with my ancestors, or just to ask my ancestors for guidance, or if you're reaching out to a loved one, letting them know you miss them, letting you know you honor them, take some ashes, just draw them on the skull. Just draw a simple cross on the skull and just say, with the power of these ashes, make my communication easier. Let me communicate with the other realm. Let me communicate with my ancestors. Let me hear what they're trying to tell me. Let me hear the message they're trying to pass to me. Or let me send this message to my loved one who's passed. Let my parents or my children who may have passed, whoever, let them know that I love them, I miss them, and use these ashes to send that message clearer. Because ashes are a result of fire burning and the smoke. The smoke is a symbol of something that passes through the realms, passes into the sky, through the universe, and so ashes again symbolize that smoke. So when you're trying to communicate with the other realm, just imagine your message is like that smoke. It's going from this universe or from this realm to the next realm. Those are some of the things you can do with ashes. Ashes are very powerful because, like I said in the beginning of this video, they're from fire. Fire is one of the most powerful elements. They're also from earth because trees grow in the earth. They have their roots down through the soil. So when you're using ashes, not only are you calling of the energy from the earth, not only are you calling on the energy from the fire, but you're also calling on the energy of water, because water was used for the tree to grow. Those ashes contain some of that energy. And then wind. The wind blew through those trees. The wind blew the leaves around, blew the branches, caused the tree to get stronger as it, swayed back and forth in the wind. So all four elements are inside those ashes. All four elements are present. So as you're doing your spells, be it health, wealth, love, protection, divination, communing, whatever you're doing, use those spells as a focal point. Use those ashes as a component in your spell casting, because you're going to ask for help. You're going to call on a source. You're going to pull that energy in, use those ashes to focus that power on your spell. And I think you're going to find it's pretty cool. Some of the stuff you can do with ashes, when you focus, when you actually take that effort to do magic, when you take that effort to call down energy, to cast a spell, to call on your deity or your ancestors or one of the elemental powers, whenever you do that, when you go through those motions, when you're doing that act, you're going to feel the power. And then once you start feeling the power, your magic's going to grow. Your magic is going to become more intense. It's going to become more personal because you're actually doing something you're going to feel and you're going to see the results. So, try ashes. Get them from your fireplace. Get them from if you burn incense. Take a small bowl if you want to burn some paper. Be careful. But that's one way you can get ashes. And as you're creating ashes, remember, just picture that giant tree somewhere in the forest, somewhere in the woods that was either cut down or fell down. And just imagine the roots going into the soil, the sun shining, the rain falling, the wind blowing, all those elements in those ashes. And then you're going to see how powerful ashes can be. I wish you the best. I wish you success. If it doesn't work, keep on trying. Sometimes you're not going to see or feel results the first time, but don't give up. Keep on trying. Ashes are powerful. Ashes are incredible. I think you're going to be rewarded if you try them. I wish you the best. I wish you success. I wish you happiness, blessings, and thank you.